not in the market for a significant other. Just bargain.
Taylor, the hard part is already done. You don't have to sift through loser after loser. I mean, you're sharing a kitchenette with Mr. Right. Oh. Perfecto. That's perfecto. Terrence's eyeballs would fall out of his head if you came home with that number. I mean, are we thinking alike here? Huh?
Yeah, you must be catching up on the microwaves or something.
No, I don't think so. I was at Derek and Mimi's wedding when I heard you say the words, so don't try to pretend like it never happened.
Yeah, I simply owned up to having a fleeting attraction to Terrence. Nothing to start a federal campaign about.
Please. Now you know if there's a fleeting attraction, there's always more in store. Come on, that's the way Mother Nature built us. I mean, one minute you're admiring his eyes, and the next minute you're head over heels gaga, singing lyrics to romantic Elton John tunes. Don't go breaking my heart.
I am not singing a duet.
Don't go breaking my...
Will you stop
Don't
singing?
go breaking my... I won't go breaking your heart. Come on, admit it. Terrence Fry makes your heart sing.
Okay, okay. I'm crazy about Terrence. I'm madly in love with him. Are you satisfied?
Thank you for dragging me out of the hospital, but you didn't have to, you know.
A girl's got to eat.
Yeah, well, just because Adam and I are separated doesn't mean I can't feed myself.
Oh, come on. It's lunch. That's it. Enjoy it. Besides, I hate eating alone.
Yeah, just as long as it isn't a pity meal.
Thank you. Listen, after all that we have been through, I think that somehow the fact that we managed to end up friends is a wonderful miracle, okay? I mean, that's it. Don't you think that says something?
Yes, and I agree. But can we not talk about Adam?
Just one thing, okay? You've got to move out of that creepy motel.
So how did you know that's where I was staying?
A little bird told me.
Dimitri?
No. Alec McIntyre.
He what? So what, he's following me now? He is going to be so sorry. So very sorry.
No, I don't understand. You're telling me that Kendall Hart can get away with kidnapping? That we can do nothing? No, I don't understand that. You're telling me that Kendall wins again?
It's really too bad, isn't it, Erica?
You know something, sooner or later, your luck will run out. And then you will regret everything you've done. Kidnapping Bianca? You think that's some sort of little victory? Well, you just gloat while you think you can.
The big celebration's gonna be when you get into prison. Because then everyone who hates you are gonna come out of the woodworks and party their hearts out.
You put my only daughter in jeopardy one more time, and I swear you will be sorry.
Give it a rest already. My father didn't harm one precious hair on that little brat's head.
What did you say? You said that Richard Fields was near Bianca?
Everyone went hyper over nothing, thanks to your lies about him. Bianca and Daddy got along fine.
You let Richard Fields alone with my daughter?
Save the stress attack. Nothing happened.
I could kill you!
Erica! Jury's coming back. Calm down.
I could kill you. You are nothing but a vicious monster yourself. And I should have done the world a favor and stabbed you.
All My Children, brought to you by Massengill. Trust Massengill for a fresh, clean, confident feeling.
You won't get away with this, not this time.
Erica, the jury is back. I'll knock him off.
I thought even people as spiteful as you had limits. But this, there is nothing more vile, more contemptible on the face of the earth. Leaving my little girl alone with that monster?
You never understand. I was only trying to help you.
Liar.
Stop it.
You missed Bianca. All I did was bring her to her mother. I'm sorry. I was just trying to
You
make it...
never stop lying, and you make me sick.
Okay, that's it. You dropped your bomb. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Erica, you are hurting yourself.
Kendall, you will never get away with kidnapping my little girl and leaving her alone with the man who raped me. Did you know about this?
Yes, I did, but believe me, Fields did not lay a hand on her. Dimitri got there in plenty of time, thank God.
Dimitri?
Yes.
That's why Dimitri was there.
Erica, Bianca is okay. She's fine. I know this is difficult, but you've got to try to calm down and concentrate your energies on this trial. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
You stay away from my little girl. You take your daughter, Kendall, if you want her. You can have her. You deserve her. But don't you ever come near Bianca.
You know, you were so much sweeter when you were a little girl. Shut up, Fields.
I will never allow you to hurt my little girl the way you hurt me. I will see you dead first.
What the devil is going on in my courtroom?
Just get in between us.
Erica, you sit down.
Order! I want some order now! Miss Fry, what is the problem?
Your Honor, there is no problem. I would like to request to speak with you in chambers.
Hey, look who's here.
Speak of the devil. Small world. That dress has hot date written all over it. Who's the lucky guy?
No one. This might be a little too trendy even for me.
Not from where I'm standing.
You like it?
It's perfect. It's you.
I wouldn't say it's perfect.
Well, your opinion doesn't matter. I mean, you not being a male and all. I happen to think it has fabulous written all over it.
Why don't you buy it? I'll loan you the money if you need it.
Wow, Terrence, you must really like it.
Hey, what do I know about ladies' fashion?
Hey, you know what you like.
And every vote counts. Thank you.
You know, I think it might be just a little snug on you.
The size is fine. Actually, my wardrobe is lacking a little in the shears. Maybe I will take it.
So, what are you two doing shopping together anyway?
Oh, we believe in uniting for a good cause.
Well, my good cause for the day is trying to find my mom a birthday present. So, hey, you know what? As long as I'm here, do you guys know where the scarves are?
Yeah, over there.
Oh, thanks. Be right back.
I'll be over in just a second to give you my approval.
All right.
So what brings you here? Well, Terrence is helping me pick out a dress for my sister's rehearsal dinner. It has to be something that will make that look like something the senior prom threw up. No offense.
Good luck. You'll need it.
It's very cool the way you did that.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Actually, my wardrobe is lacking just a smidge in the shears. Keep it up. Use every tired trick in your book. Get Terrence to approve every piece of clothing if it gives you a thrill. It'll be the only real thrill you're gonna get.
Does the word clash mean anything to you?
Let's just get this straight. That man is taken. Little Miss Rumi doesn't have a prayer of getting anything but her share of the rent out of him.
Well, I'll be perfectly happy with that.
Just keep your hands and your trash and flash clothing away from him. And we'll all be very happy.
Lucky shopping. Let's get out of here.
And let that cheesy twit get away with that?
Look, I threw myself at Derek. I played it to the hilt. And what happened? Humiliation, rejection. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Never.
Never say never, Taylor. If you fall off a horse, try another saddle. You want Terrence? Go for it. Hi-ho, Taylor, away.
This thing. Unbelievable. Oh, unbelievable.
Did he ruin your appetite?
No.
You know, we could go someplace else.
No. He ran my life long enough. Now, it's a free world.
Yeah, but is this small world big enough for the both of you?
The look on my face is not one of worry. See, I'm trying to keep myself from making a scene. So, what else did Alec have to say? Did he say that he was following me?
No, he said he was worried about you.
What else?
He wanted to give me some money to give to you and help get you back on your feet.
I hope you threw it back in his face.
He seemed sincere, Gloria. He told me that he loved you.
Well, did he also tell you that he threatened me?
He what?
Yes, see, I told him I wanted him to leave. So I would go to Adam and have him fired. He then threatened to tell Adam everything. It's also how he used my one-night mistake against me to keep his takeover attempt of Erica's company quiet.
Well, he didn't mention all that.
Oh, I bet. See, that was the last straw. So I told Adam everything myself.
I didn't know.
But isn't he sweet? I mean, after ruining my life, he now wants to pick up my tab.
Jerk.
I wonder what kind of bull he's feeding those poor suckers now.
They certainly look like they're buying it.
Mm-hmm. They obviously don't know a con when they hear one. I think I'll say hi.
You are not going over there.
Oh, yes, I am. I'll be right back.
All right, now, as I said, the prime rib is impeccable. But you all know that that's not why I asked you here. I think I need to try to correct any false impressions you might have gotten from Adam Chandler.
He was adamant you should not be allowed to run in Chandler.
Oh, I'm sure he was. He has a very specific bone to pick with me, but it's personal. It's not professional. And I assure you, it is nothing that should stand in our way. I have a vision for this company, and it's one that is going to catapult Enchantment so far ahead of the competition that they will never be able to catch up. I can't tell you how sick I am of seeing wasted earning potential.
Erica Kane's never been a slouch in the profits department.
Oh, listen, Erica can expound for hours about the subtle differences between a rose and a salmon lipstick, but she doesn't have an MBA, and I guarantee you she doesn't understand the market the way I do.
Still, she's kept her head above water during some tough times.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I think she's about to go down for the count. She is, as we speak, involved in the fight of her life, and it doesn't look good. What we need to be concerned with is that she has not prepared the company for a guilty verdict. Okay? It's going to flounder. And if somebody doesn't come in and take charge, and I mean somebody that knows Enchantment from the inside, we're going to be in trouble. And it's got to be somebody that doesn't have a long list of public scandals either.
According to Adam, your record isn't so clean. That messy personal liaison.
George, I'm glad you brought that up. I want to be honest with you. I want to be upfront. Yes, during my tenure at Chandler Enterprises, Adam insisted that I live on the property. I was thrown together with his wife on a daily basis, and there was nothing I could do about it. During his recovery, he treated her very badly, and that's putting it mildly, I assure you. I felt sorry for her. We were attracted to one another. One thing led to the next. So, I understand. I'm not at the top of his personal list. That's no big shock.
Chandler's a tough man to cross.
Why should we back off just because Adam Chandler got zapped in the ego? I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to let one little affair be responsible for the destruction of an entire corporation?
Don't you want to introduce me?
This is business.
I am the little affair, Gloria Chandler.
Don't let them get to you, Puppet. We'll have the last laugh.
No sniveling pigs.
Just forget about that. We've got ourselves a real problem here.
You don't think that Bianca being left alone with a rapist is a problem?
Yes, listen, Bianca is fine. Nothing happened, Erica. The problem we've got right now is we have a judge who's about ready to rule on whether or not he will let us go with our defense strategy. He's about to throw it out the window on us, and he walks in here, and he sees you having another fit.
But you have to understand, Jack. Please, Jack, you have to see it my way. I mean, look what you did to Bianca. Think about Bianca.
And I sympathize. But that jury doesn't know a thing about Bianca. All that jury saw was you attacking Kendall. They don't know the reason why.
But I couldn't help myself. Oh, she's demonic.
My point is, all the advances we've made with Kendall on the stand, we may have to watch go down the drain now.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't even think about myself. Not when I hear that my little girl, she may have been molested by that rapist.
Listen. I know how you feel. I know how scared this must make you feel. But that jury does not care one iota about Bianca. That jury only knows one thing, that they have to choose. They have to choose between you and Kendall. They have to choose whom they believe. After what that jury just saw, let's just pray to God that Livia and Trevor are making some headway with that judge in his chambers.
Well, so much for Erica Kane's temporary insanity. It seems to recur on a regular basis.
Are we doing stand-up or practicing the law?
Your Honor, we can't even question the witness. She attacks him before they get to the stand. The woman is dangerous.
Give me a break.
Your Honor, Erica Kane was provoked. The trigger is the same as always, Richard Fields. This is just additional proof of her post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Oh, why did she go after Kendall Hart's jugular? She thought this 5-foot-tall, 90-pound little girl was Richard Fields, too?
This 5-foot, 90-pound little girl, your sweet little star witness, kidnapped Erica's little girl and arranged it so she was alone with the man Erica fears more than anyone in the whole world. The man who raped Erica when she was a little girl.
Your Honor, again with the alleged rape charge.
It is not an allegation. I can prove it. If I'm allowed to question Richard Fields, Your Honor, please allow us to get to the truth in this case.
I'm ready to make my ruling.
Bianca really seems all right.
Sweetheart, she's fine. She doesn't know what all the fuss is about. She's at Linden right now, playing poker with Peggy.
Maybe I should just call her. Dimitri, I have to thank you.
Oh, you've already thanked me.
I didn't know that Bianca was alone with Fields. I mean, if you hadn't gone over there, I can't even think about it.
Well, it was Gloria that told me where Bianca was. She should be thanked.
I will thank her. But you're the one who saved my little girl. I owe you so much.
All rise.
So you really think that Terrence and I are right for each other?
Well, you're much better than the primo bimbo.
Well, I mean, he seems to be enjoying himself.
You really don't think she's competition, do you, Taylor? Will you give me a break and just look at her?
I mean, I've seen wounds that were better dressed. But still, I mean, they've been together for a while, and the magic hasn't died yet.
Maybe not on the surface. But trust me, somewhere below, it's slowly rotting away.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Thanks for coming with me.
Oh, please, what? I didn't even do anything.
Oh, hey, if you hadn't been here, I might have walked out of here with that poofy number.
No.
Yes. Now, come on, let's celebrate.
Okay.
Beyond trashy. Julia is a nasty piece of work. She is no good for Terrence.
He's like a stupid puppy dog around her.
Well, so we have to housebreak him. I mean, to Julia, Terrence is just the flavor of the month. As soon as Mr. Rocky Road comes along, she'll be off with him before you can say extra sprinkles on my double dip, if you know what I'm talking about. She is not looking for Mr. Right. She is looking for Mr. Right now, and Terrence deserves somebody with something underneath the hood. And if you want him, you better work. Now, can we talk strategy, please?
You know, I never thought that I would take your advice, but you do know Terrence.
Yes, I do.
Okay. What do I have to do to get that tired piece of Texas trash out of my face for good?
This is no time for jokes.
Trying to push me away, Alec? That's a change of pace.
Don't do this. You're going to embarrass yourself.
Now, Alec, people may start to think you care. I could not help overhearing my name. I thought I'd come over and clear a few things up. You don't mind if I sit, do you?
I think things are pretty clear.
You left out a few things, lover.
I don't think so.
Well, like how he ruined my life. Did he mention that?
That's a matter of opinion.
Did he mention that he threatened me?
Oh.
No, he didn't.
George, take
You
this
see, he
with
was
a grain of salt,
constantly
please.
telling me that he would go to my husband and tell him everything. Actually, Alec McIntyre would have been fired a long time ago if he was not able to use our little affair as his leverage.
Are you finished?
No. If you plan on doing business with Alec McIntyre, I have to tell you to please be careful. Because he takes the old saying, looking out for number one to new extremes. He will lie. He will cheat. Adam and I got burned. So please be careful.
This is all very interesting.
Yes, it happened before we knew what was going on. We had no idea. See, Alec will smile, his very charming smile. And the next thing you know... May I? Oh, Alec, I believe you're repeating yourself. He gave Adam and me the same bottle of wine at Christmas. Just a couple of days after we had slept together. When he had lied about leaving town. Look, I know you have work to do. So I apologize for interrupting.
That's okay.
Please, enjoy your lunch.
Excuse me.
Now, I've taken both your arguments and the recent turn of events into consideration. And I'm warning you, this is not permission for further disruptions. But I must allow the defense every latitude. Miss Fry, you may question your witnesses as to key events from the past, provided they remain relevant to the case at hand.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Back in business.
We got any word from L.A.?
I might find out, huh?
Let's continue.
Your Honor, the defense would like to recall Richard Fields to the stand.
Still under oath, Mr. Fields.
Yes, I know. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Mr. Fields, I'd like to resume with that all-important question. On the occasion of Erica Kane's 14th birthday 24 years ago, did you rape her? Mr. Fields, did you rape Erica Kane?
Absolutely not.
Did you have sexual relations with her?
Yes. But it was mutually agreed upon.
On how many other occasions had you met Erica Kane before that night when you had sexual intercourse with her?
That night at her father's home was the first night I laid eyes on her.
Were you an invited guest?
Well, there was no engraved invitation.
Well, who invited you, her father or Erica?
Eric Kane was a good friend of mine. He told me that I could drop by at any point.
Was he around that evening?
No.
Well, you said there was a party going on. Were there any other guests besides yourself?
There were none, but there were reasons for that.
How old was Erica?
She was a teenager.
Hadn't she just turned 14 that day?
Well, I did not know that at the time. She certainly looked and acted much older.
Well, on the occasion of one's birthday, age is certainly a topic.
In certain circles, one does not talk about a lady's age, no matter what the occasion.
Who was responsible for the refreshments?
The staff, I suppose. It wasn't my home.
But didn't you take it upon yourself to open a bottle of champagne?
Well, I told you. Eric Kane was a good friend of mine. He had directed me in several pictures.
Now, what's the legal drinking age in California?
I have no idea.
I think it's 21, but let's say it's 18. Wasn't Erica far under that age?
Well, let us say the champagne was a little faux pas. But Erica wanted to celebrate.
Could you tell us what else happened that evening?
It was all very pleasant.
Was there music?
Yes,
Did you dance?
I believe so.
And then what happened?
The mood turned romantic.
Could you be more specific?
Yes. Erica was starved for affection. She made it quite clear that she wanted more.
More affection.
Yes.
And were those her words? Were those the words of a 14-year-old girl? She asked you for more affection?
Well, she was crying out for it.
Verbally?
Well, not in so many words, no.
Well, how did she let you know then? How did she make you aware that she wanted things to progress to a sexual level?
Well, in that unspoken way. All the signals were there. The way she danced, the way she looked at me.
So you interpreted the body language of a 14-year-old girl, the body language of a 14-year-old virgin girl, to mean that she wanted to have sexual relations with you.
You know, you make this sound so sordid, but it wasn't.
Well, did you move to the bedroom to consummate this romance?
No.
Did you lock the door of the room that you were in?
Naturally, for privacy's sake.
And where in the living room did the sex act occur?
I'm afraid I don't quite recall.
Didn't you read the body language of a 14-year-old virgin girl and then instigate sex with her on the living room floor while she screamed and begged for you to stop as you pinned her down?
Objection. She's leading and badgering the witness.
Sustained.
I'll rephrase, Your Honor. Did Erica Kane resist your advances?
No. It was high passion. She wanted it as much as I did.
Passion, you say? Well, let me get this straight. You, a middle-aged man, give champagne to an underage girl, lock the door, instigate sex on the hard, cold floor because she non-verbally indicated that she wanted you?
Precisely.
And you don't call that rape?
Well, of course not.
What the hell was that little show supposed to be?
It's not fun, is it? It wasn't any fun when you kept me in the hot seat around Adam. You know, it's really hard to stay with someone when you have another person constantly hovering over you, ready to pull that little thread on your life at any second.
Oh, so that's it. This is payback time, huh?
No, this was a treat. To finally see fear on your face for a change.
Well, what are you going to do, Gloria? You going to follow me to every meeting?
Go back to your cronies and try your best not to sweat in your creme brulee.
Go ahead. Do your best. You won't stop me. And I still love you.
Go back to what you really love and revel in your power trip while you can.
I love you. And I know that you can't wipe me out of your heart that easily. This isn't over yet.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm better than okay. Actually, I haven't felt this good in a long, long time.
This is cool.
You mean you're not bored out of your mind?
Not with you.
What?
You're terrific.
Well, a terrific guy would have had a whole exciting afternoon planned. No?
All a terrific guy needs is some respect. A gift for moving slowly. I don't want to lose you.
I'm not going anywhere. Are you?
Not without you.
Hey, well, you know, I hear there are laws against moving too slowly.
Yeah. I hear you can get a ticket for going too slow under the speed limit.
Yeah. So what's the speed limit on this street anyway?
35? We really need to try to find a better place to be alone.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, wait, where are you going? Weren't you looking for me?
It's nothing worth interrupting.
Sure.
She sounds pretty positive. Besides, we have places to go.
We do?
Yeah, remember I have to get Maria's gag wedding gift?
I know something that could make your sister gag.
Hey, is this about your new dress?
In a way.
Looks even better on. Much. Does this mean I'm gonna have to lend you the money to cover the phone bill?
I won't be around when the phone bill gets here. See, that's just it. This dress is the latest fashion in Europe. So I'm taking it there.
Europe?
Europe? I'm giving my notice. I'm moving out. Next stop, the Riviera, an extended visit with Mummy.
How extended?
Indefinitely.
Now? Just out of the blue?
Wow. I'd be trotting all over the globe if I didn't have a great guy to hang on to here in Pine Valley.
Just up and goodbye, that's it.
Well, you read Mummy's last postcard. She's right. It's been far too long since my last herbal therapy session.
You can't just up and fly to Europe.
Oh, when a girl misses her mummy, she can do just about anything.
That's because you don't know Vivian. Come on, what about your life? You mean to tell me you're going to throw away all that academy training just to soak in a tub of seaweed
I've
all day?
already done the police thing. It's time for something new.
Bon voyage.
Come on, this sounds like the old Taylor. Come on, you're past that. You're not a spoiled princess anymore.
Terrence, you can't make somebody like their job. You want Taylor to be happy, don't you?
Yeah, well, this isn't how.
Don't listen to him. I'm so jealous. I guess you'll have to be leaving soon, won't you? Don't all the cool people go in the spring?
I'm not going for the social climate. It's just time to move on.
Yeah, well, forget it. You're not going anywhere. I won't let you.
I just gave Alec a dose of his own medicine. Did you see the look on his face?
Not a happy man. Here's your purse.
Thank you. I hope they're letting him have it right now.
Well, revenge may be sweet, but it can't keep you going on an empty stomach. Lunch?
No, I'm not. I'm not really hungry. Thanks. Why are you looking at me that way?
I'm a warrior.
Well, don't be. Trust me, I'm fine.
You still have to go home to that Pinecone Motel. That place is the pits.
It's not that bad.
If you don't mind sharing a closet with bugs. Come on, why don't you stay with me?
Thank you, but no.
Oh, come on, just for a little while. Just till you find a place.
No. Can you think of what that would do to Adam Jr.? No. His family's been through enough change as it is. Besides, he doesn't need to see his daddy's wife over his bowl of cereal every morning.
Come on, he loves you.
And I love him, too. Maybe when I get a better place, I'll come see him. Besides, I've been thinking about moving back to Myrtle's. I don't know. It's just the important thing is that now I am out from under Alec's thumb. I am safe. And who knows? Maybe I helped save a few more people from Alec McIntyre.
Well, Mrs. Chandler is not making the transition to single life very well.
And her other accusations?
Oh, George, this woman has got a flair for the melodramatic. Trust me, she'll calm down. She'll regret the whole thing.
Every time we try to get behind you, another arrow comes out from nowhere. Now, frankly, we're not completely convinced that Enchantment needs a new CEO.
Well, hey, it's your money. But if you want to risk losing it the next time Erica has a whim and somebody ends up in the morgue, that's your business.
We'll be in touch.
I told you my idea.
For a full lunch. Thank you, Alex.
All right, well, I'll call you. Just bring... What are you doing here?
Detention. I still got time to serve.
Want to make a bunch of business tycoons think I'm a great guy?
Tall order. Those suits you just left?
I was kidding.
Another tough break.
What do you mean, another?
First you lost your job, then those fancy suits walk out on you?
Yeah, well, I'm not down yet. Okay? How are you at stuffing envelopes?
Easy. What for?
I got to convince a majority of stockholders I'm the right man for a job.
Who are those stockholder dues anyway?
Anybody who buys a share in the company gets a vote.
Anybody can do it?
Anybody with cash. The more shares you have, the more votes you get.
Those guys who just walked out, they got a lot, right?
Yeah, they got a lot, but that doesn't mean everything. Don't forget about the little people. Never, never bet against an underdog kid.
Yeah. I want to boss people around someday.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't come easy. You got to pay for it. Let's get to work.
What are you doing with this kid?
That night 24 years ago resulted in the birth of a child, didn't it?
Yes. My lovely daughter, Kendall. Erica kept us apart for far too long.
Did you ever contact Miss Kane between that night and your learning that you had a daughter?
Oh, no.
With so much passion, so much romance, there wasn't a word, there wasn't even a letter?
No.
Why? Were one-night stands with 14-year-old girls just routine on your social calendar?
This is outrageous. How dare you sully my good name? I shall sue you.
Your Honor, counsel is badgering the witness.
Miss Fry, watch yourself.
Mr. Fields, weren't there other Erica Kanes?
What are you trying to imply?
Didn't you have other very young romantic acquaintances?
My private life is my own business, and you are a very rude and pushy woman.
But didn't your fondness for passion result in rape charges being brought against you by a 12-year-old girl?
Objection.
And didn't that 12-year-old girl commit suicide after those charges against you were dropped? Didn't she kill herself?
Order. Order.
I'll pay the rent until you find another roommate.
Since when am I just a roommate? Whatever happened to friends?
You're the first person that I've told, Terrence. I don't want to fight about it.
Come on, we need to hit the shops.
Look, I think you better go by yourself.
Okay, I'll meet you.
No, I think I better call you later, okay?
Okay. Have fun.
Later. What the heck are you doing?
My mind is made up.
You can't just go and pack your bags now. Not now. I won't let you.
Why, Terrence? Why is it so important to you that I stay?
I don't clear my appointments with you or your family anymore.
Well, this doesn't appear to be a business appointment to me.
It is.
Jamal doesn't have any money or power. There's nothing you can gain in your little scramble to the top from him.
I swiped his watch at the health club. This is my hard time. I have to learn my lesson by picking up big shot suits from the cleaners.
Tom Cudahy wanted him to run errands for me instead of writing "I will not steal" 1,000 times. Is that okay with you, Haley?
No, it sounds like a frame-up to me, Alec.
Jamal, go find the waiter and give this to him. What do you care if the kid hangs out with me?
It hasn't exactly been proven that you're safe to hang out with adults. The idea of watching you influence a minor kind of makes me sick.
Then don't watch.
Watch out for this guy, Jamal.
Order!
Objection, this is completely irrelevant.
How dare you dredge that up?
Objection sustained.
I didn't do a blasted thing to that little girl. She made it all up, the simpering little liar.
Well, she can't tell any more lies now because she killed herself, didn't she, after you weaseled your way out of those charges?
She had deep psychological problems.
Your Honor, what is this?
I did not do anything wrong.
Mr. Fields, that'll be enough.
I will not be slandered. I was not responsible. That girl was just another female who wanted her way with Richard Fields, movie star.
A little girl who wanted her way with Richard Fields, a dead little girl.
Pushy woman like you, Miss Fry, couldn't get her own way, so she does something drastic.
And she
killed herself. And I cannot be held responsible.